Second quarter is in progress. Sun down 5. It's Leisure, Walker, Miller, Beers, Burke, and Neatkins.
That's where Reagan Beers, just that weak side help. She's been very good at having that awareness and coming over and helping.
7 minutes to go in the half. Leisure, Walker gets the tier.
But what makes Liberty so difficult to guard, they have 5 scorers on the floor at all times.
New York #1 in the WNBA in assist rate. High percentage looks. Shovel bid by Nelson Ado defensively. Here is Miller in the open court. Edwards the swing. See if Rivers hunts in the paint. Crossover dribble matched up with Stewart. The shovel. Miller. Daylight is there. Miller following.
The aggressiveness and being assertive at finding her shots.
6 points for Pauline Astier. Rivers turns the corner as well. What can they do offensively to get an easier look?
It's really getting to the rim. They're settling for that mid-range shot. Just like that, Reagan Beers.
Here's the floor general Lacan in game 4 of her sophomore season debut here at Mohegan. Shot clock is down to 10 for Sanaya Rivers. Flip it, Nelson Adota barrels in. Into the action is on the board. Signed as an unrestricted free agent. Took a pay cut to join his championship franchise from 2 years ago. Rivers off the window.
Being able to take her off the dribble, use her quickness and explosiveness.
Astier coming in tonight, 12 points per game. 4th among rookies in scoring. Lacan off the window. 8-point game.
Majority of those free throws obviously have come from Brianna Stewart, who is 9 of 9. And then Han Shu too, but you talk about the length and size, and those two in particular, you're going to get yourself to the free throw line.
Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Lacan comes for the ball. Stewart guards Edwards. UConn on UConn here. Edwards misses the layup. Rivers.
Rim, she does a little bit of everything.
Han Shu picks up personal foul number 2. New York picks up full court. Rivers snakes the baseline.
Ready when your number's called.
Without Jonquel Jones.
Another zone look here.
They show more zone than anyone in the league. And coughed up by Rivers.
Chris DeMarco wants from his group, getting a defensive stop, being able to play out in transition.
Connecticut owned points in the paint, 10 so far. Liberty now heading in there. Takes a seat. We'll keep an eye and monitor her status. Edwards has had a hot hand here. On an island against Sabali. Fake the spin, fadeaway J. Contested by Satu.
Best, it's a matter of putting 40 minutes of basketball together.
Edwards has 6 points. Rivers curls, too strong up. 10-second difference between the 2 clocks. Nelson Adota. Pound the ball and score! Strong out of the timeout. 6-0 run. Gianna Neatkins, rookie out of UCLA, mid-range pull-up. Too strong there as well.
In lineups, rotations, team trying to figure it out, and the New York Liberty has been one of those teams.
Lead back to 10. Beers the screen. Rivers pull it and hit it. Okay.
Coming for that block. These are crucial moments that will continue to help them throughout the stretch of this game.
Connecticut 4 of 6 from the floor, 4 minutes in. Beat New York last year in August. Their defense, the reason. Rivers, mid-range, strong.
And at this first matchup against Connecticut from the three-point line.
Just 2 of 18 against Indiana Saturday. So they've cooled off as their defense prevailed. Shot clock down to 7 at the nail. Nelson Ado, back door is open. Ed. Midway point of the 3rd. Kennedy Burke, former Liberty, into the game. Rivers 2 for 2 in the mid-range here. Sling it. Miller, extra touch. Lacan, got it.
That's a great position there.
Rashid Rage will come up with something. Sun down 8, 5.5 to play. Chris passed Rivers into Nelson Adota. You can sub on the reset, but you cannot huddle. Rivers to trigger. Into Lacan. Clock's moving. Down to 20 seconds. Lacan looking in the post. Got to get a shot here. Backdoor Rivers makes the snag and is fouled by Laney Hamilton. With 14, you're down 7.
You stick to what's working. Getting downhill. Use a pick and roll.
Both teams are over the limit. Miller. Phoebish defense. Miller step back. Rebound Astier. Still working it out, and they're at 7-4. Feeling pretty good, I think, if you're a Liberty fan. Edwards trying. 14 fouls on the Liberty. They present a zone look. They throw a double momentarily at Neepkin. Shot clock is down to 3. Miller must heave and hit.
And used to playing with her new teammates. And all those little things take time.
And Jonquel Jones ruled out with an illness. When you consider the height and the versatility of those 3 players. Time French coach and assistant with the French national team, now coaches the Belgian national team.
And Coach Rachid Mezion, well known in the French women's basketball sphere.
Edwards high off glass. No, Nelson Adota. Nelson Adota takes a seat. 3 personal fouls. Bounce pass by Rivers. Beers attacks, blocked by Hahn.
And it feels like Connecticut just not able to gain some momentum right now.
Well, 3 team fouls on New York. That's something going the Sun way with 7:30 to go. Rivers for 2.
Rivers and keeping your person in front.
I love when I was in zone as a kid.
You were killing.
But I was on the weak side. I didn't have to do anything. Nelson Adota down the runway and 1. Free throw and possession. As much as New York has owned this quarter and the Sun has struggled, they are hanging in there.
It's been their defense that's been able to keep them in this game because they're not shooting all too well.
Neepkins is fouled. It's a good Taylor Swift reference, by the way.
Not allowing this Liberty team to even get a look at the basket.
And the Sun, of course, would prefer live ball turnovers. New York's got 5 giveaways, no points for the Sun, though. Connecticut gives
Boston a bit, Aaliyah Edwards a bit more to figure out how they can replace that size and rim protection that they're going to miss while Brittany has to sit on the sideline.
And Tarika, when we talked to Coach Mezion today, just as we get someone back, we deplete our lineup with having Edwards returning and Griner out. So it's been a bit helter-skelter. Edwards on the year, 12 points for the multi-time MVP, multi-time champion, Breanna Stewart. They show 2 defenders above the arc with Rivers. It's a shield. Beers is trying to navigate it. Rivers, a lot of dribbling. Leisure Walker on the back door. Pouncing. Rivers with 3. Rivers fires.
And Breanna Stewart wide open for the 3-point shot.
Let's check in with Tarika.
Yeah, well, I got to check out the Connecticut huddle, and the word of the huddle was attack. Attack on defense and attack at the rim. But what was most impressive was that it wasn't just Coach. It was also Brittany Griner and Haley Van Lith who were in the huddle encouraging teammates, specifically Reagan Beers, to just...
So this time the inbound comes from the opposite side of the baseline. Lacan, look, hits Rivers, and scoops it home.